live! Oh, best spell going like that. Yay, there we are, we're live! Thank God. Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Susanna Grace. Just doing the tweet because I'm such a professional. Hashtag Twitch. Hashtag Dream Daddy Dating Simulated. That's a lot of D's. Hashtag Hot Dad. That's gonna bring up some interesting results. Oh well. Oh god, I wish I'd not hashtagged Hot Dad now. What the heck is Hot Dad? Why did I hashtag Hot Dad? Oh well. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. I also don't have any sound on my Twitch alert, so I need to just sort that out. Sorry, this is going to be a really interesting start to the video. I do apologise. Just bear with me though. We'll get to the dad smooching real soon. Who's gonna love you, baby? Who is gonna love you? I'll love you. In a cute way, not like a romantic way. In a friend way. I'll love you all in a friend way. How about that? I'm very tired today. So just bear with me if I'm a bit loopy or tired or slow today. I'm so tired. Tweet is out. Refresh my dashboard as per because it broke again. Save settings. Done. Done and done. Right. Right. Away we go. Let's smooch some dads. Hey, how's it going? Wow, that's bright. Meine Augen. A bird in the hand is better than a bird in the eye. Ah, thank you for that sub! Holy crap, is that 2 months? God, have we had the sub button for a month? What? Less than 3 to you, Bax! Wait, is Kurt talking about tacos? Why can't I see Kurt talking about tacos? Tacos? Oh, hey, Kurt! While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck. Ah! For a second month in a row, thank you! Ah! Oh, on Twitter. Gotcha. Okay, so while I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Giggity. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Wait a minute. We're zooming through these things, if I remember correctly, because we already did these, and we just want to get to the dad smooching. So, spoilers, Amanda gets into the school. Thanks for that, Hosma. So we're just going to zoom past the... Yay, she did it! Oh, it's going to be expensive. Have a taco. A burrito. Whoa, spoilers.
Welcome. You've got dads.
We've got dads, but we have one dad in particular. This handsome fella. Send a message to Matt. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. Just so you know. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Of course those Amanda noises are too cute. She's voiced by Erika Ishii, who's adorable. Amanda!
Huh.
Amanda sticks her head out of the room. Father? Want to go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool ones, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff. Amanda, are you going to bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Wait a minute. I'm feeling fucking called out today because I had my sketchbook in a coffee shop today. How dare you, game? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not?
Huh.
Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. It's Pablo! Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Aww.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
Ugh.
A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. I left the house, I know, big surprise, but hey, turns out if you want money, you have to leave your house every now and then. Who knew that? That's weird. Okay. Do I change the subject? Do I defend Witch House? Or do I reappropriate lines from Taken? What do I do? What do I do? The last one would be the most dad TM. And I feel like we should do that. I feel like they'd get a giggle out of that. Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills too. I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute, and after I practice a little. Dad! Wasabi! Oh no, hang on. Matt is French. Wasabi! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
Hey.
Alright, Pablo, now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
Huh.
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic, and you? Americano football, decaf for cutie, Father John Misto. Okay, I'm gonna order an Americano football because I drink Americanos. Americano football, please. Our coffee is as strong as that man's feelings. Good choice. I don't get it.
Hey.
Oh, American football is a sport, but it's also this emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album, and their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets.
Hey.
And I'm over explaining the joke again. Coming right up. Okay, hang on. Let's just see if there is an option we could choose that Matt would like more. We're gonna save scum it. Decaf for cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine. Decaf? Sounds like you're settling. I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss.
Oh.
The sound of settling is a Death Cab for Cutie song, which was the band this was a pun off of. So when I said it sounded like you were settling, I'm gonna stop talking now. Coming right up. Okay. Next one. I don't think there is an option to get hearts, but I just want to know. Father John Misto. A Father John Misto, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy.
Hey.
Oh, I was making a joke of... Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind. I knew that one! I knew that one! I first heard Father John Misty in Canada, and I had no idea about who the fuck he is. And his album, Pure Comedy, is not funny. Its comedy is in the dramatic sense, so it's fucking really dark and sad. Coming right up. See? Safe scumming helped. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Hey.
He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes.
Hey, yeah.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours, and I was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely.
Hey.
Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Excuse me. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Hey.
Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Oh.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really, I think it's just nice to collect records.
Hey.
It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously in our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands, and that I'll always love.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we'd have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs?
Oh.
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcha punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Strawberry. Ooh, purple milkshake. What the fuck is a purple milkshake? What is purple? See, I like strawberry milkshake. Strawberry milkshake is my favorite. Cookies and cream is like cool. Vanilla is bland. Strawberry's like a little jazzy, and fuck knows what purple milkshake is. Let's go strawberry.
Hey.
I should have safe scummed. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh no. Power Violence Cherry Blossom! What is that? I've got to pick Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
Hey, yeah.
What's your favorite ambient sound? How did they know? How did they know? What's your dream vacation spot? Inside an active volcano. Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza. Fat of the Land is a Prodigy album, and I think it actually is a beach in Ibiza. Let's do this one. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? Saying you two when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Oh god, they're all too real. They're all too real! Oh man, which is my deepest, darkest fear though? This is a fucking bottom one though, I do it all the time. Much too real. I do the bottom one so often though, you guys. It's just a response, I'm just like, hey you too, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh man, hang on, I need a D4. Give me a dice. I'm just gonna roll this one. Where's my dices? These are my dices. Here's a D4. A D4. Hey, number 4. Matt, thanks for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other end of the star and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is out to be a human being by Glass Animals. Hey, Glass Animals! Their first album is fire, but they kinda tried out some different stuff on this one, and I can respect that. It's really good. I think you'll like it a lot. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Hey.
Just some lead pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig. Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight.
Hey.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy Wasabi. Wasabi, this beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey.
You know it. As a third way is gonna do a special acoustic performance. I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing Some amazing talent always comes through. She's a Dadaist. She is. Got a flyer for her right here.
Hey, dude.
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. Oh, his blushing is adorable.
Hey.
I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vic and Vale be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpet in. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think it over those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but what I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from.
Hey.
All that stuff, and listening to those songs remind me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take it to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Hey, yeah.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favourite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Oh.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen and listen to our new records? Don't know what's happening to my accents today. Say no to drugs, but should we get high with Matt and listen to music? If not, let's save scum. Yeah! Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting.
Hey, yeah.
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Kids, don't do drugs.
Hey.
Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Oh my god, let me just... Of course Matt has those connections. Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in the alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was a hero. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that.
Hey.
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
What?
Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. I bet it's Pablo. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Oh, Lucien! Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucien, Damien's son. Who sent you?
Huh?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is leak. Prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him that you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. Look at Matt's face! Look at Matt's face right now! Did we do a dumb by getting drugs and buying them off a teenager? Cite mutually assured destruction. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much do you want? One? One what?
Hey.
Yeah! It means weed, Lucia. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
One? Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened.
Hey, yeah.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucien hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That runs smoothly. Yeah, we should get off public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmencita is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Also, his tattoo has switched arms. Just so y'all know, his tattoo has switched arms. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Yeah, the art is mirrored. I know, but it's funny to just say his tattoo. It hasn't switched arms, you're just looking in a big, big mirror. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. But this is how I would absolutely be, because I've never even been offered weed in my life. I'm that boring. I've never been offered weed. So I would be like, let's do a drug. How do I do a drug? Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. I can't even roll a cigarette. I'm that bad. I can't even roll a cigarette. I've tried many times,
Hey.
but I can't do it. If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good as this.
Hey.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and a blunt, I think. And I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Rip that golf fairway. Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much or am I just a baby?
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yes, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Oh.
Oh, and we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
Oh.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incroyable. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
Well, it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So, once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Also, Matt is bi radical.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Oh, man.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Hey!
2 months. Cool.
2 months! Cool! Thank you, Dan! Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way, you had the ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Scamulous Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
I sit down at the piano. Why do I feel like a minigame is coming? I'm gonna save Scum. I start jamming out a piano rendition of the infamous song that you would play at parties in hopes of getting people to like you.
Hey.
I don't really remember it.
Hmm.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Go with the classic. There it is, you did tell me. I start playing chopsticks. What a gem. Alright, buddy, can you top that? Hang on. Where did his glasses go, by the way? Yeah, where are his glasses? Where have they gone? Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play.
Hmm.
The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy. Okay. Now, I shouldn't. Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
No, it's been a long time. Save Scum! Save Scum! Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Chopsticks, a song that children who are learning the piano usually figure out before they're 10. How much worse can it be? Here's the thing, right? I can play piano, I can't play Chopsticks. Can play Moonlight Sonata, though. Matt stares at the piano for a second.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? Chopsticks is the one that's like I think. But you do it with two fingers like this. They play it on fucking Big with Tom Hanks on Big Floor keyboard. I think that's Chopsticks. I don't actually know. Could be wrong. This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes.
Hmm.
That was amazing.
Hmm.
Oh, it's nursing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night?
Hey.
Oh, no. I never played those. Well, why not? You're really good.
Hmm.
It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Oh,
Hey.
merci.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. Oh, it smells like a pizza parlor in here. What? Nothing! So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry!
What?
Wait, no. Hi, hungry. Hey. No, I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you say it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way! Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing.
Yeah.
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, sorry, fly for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life, I'm a House Hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the colour of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any colour they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Oh. Date complete. Yeah! S rank.
Fire in my heart.
Hey, welcome back. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room... Oh, hang on. She's crying. Okay, let's leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. Ooh, crying kid. Ooh, crying kid. She's sad.
Oh.
Cake.
Eh?
Mm.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Oh no.
Meow. Zoom, zoom, zoom,
Me
zoom.
too, Dad.
Oh.
Welcome. You got
Hi,
that.
Matt. Last date. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy VII. Oh! Oh! I realised what I was saying halfway through that. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. Speed parenting. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography. Thank you for that sub, old-timey birdcage. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and welcome. Welcome. So emotes, guys. I am working on an emote. I'm still not quite happy with it. And I want to get you guys the best emote I can possibly get. So, it might be a little while until we do get our emote, but I am working on it, I promise you. We will have something shiny and sexy real soon. But, I just want to be, like, super happy with it. Okay. Well, she didn't end up taking her to one of those Scream Cry Dancing Boy concerts. Thank you for the Subtron! The second month in a row, you are radical, my dude. I love the Star Trek emotes. I couldn't not. Star Trek is such a huge part of my life. I love it so much. Captain Janeway is the best. Don't at me. Yeah, I think there is still like a backlog on approvals. But yeah, I am working on it, you guys. And I want to make it myself because obviously I'm an artist, so, you know. And I can't commission anyone right now. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those Scream Cry Dancing Boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. You love Janeway too? Yes! Ah, she's the best. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I tried to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. I did just say don't at me again. I can't not these days. It's just a thing. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. Oh. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. Right, here's the thing though. To have a musical instrument tied in with a person who's no longer with you, it's really hard to go back to it. Like my uncle taught me how to play guitar, and when he passed, I couldn't touch my guitar for like a year. So I get him. I get where Matt is. I get where his head is. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose.
Oh.
Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you had a good eye for colour. You're out your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop!
Oh.
Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. You can pry these sandals from my cold dead hands. I propose a compromise. Fine, fine. I want Robert's jacket. I want to be all over that leather jacket. Which one do we do? I feel like the most dad answer is you can pry these sandals from my cold dead hands, because dads are very protective of their sandals, even if they're gross. Not gonna lie, you want to see us Amanda cosplay? There's tons of people cosplaying Amanda on Twitter and stuff, and they all look amazing. Fine, keep them, but you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day. Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
Oh.
I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Oh god, Hugo. It's Tracer. Cheers, love! Wasabi! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here.
Oh.
I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts.
Oh.
It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Huh.
Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping out that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. Oh shit, clicked out of the window. Womp. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug.
Oh.
Glad you could make it, Wasabi. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
Oh.
I think we're all set, actually. Oh, Pablo, can you remind me what all the people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it, playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones of the Speakeasy Choir.
What?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up the pub. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall, over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them.
Oh.
Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Safe scum! I'll play! What are you doing?
Hey.
What would you even do? Stop talking! Close your mouth! The Scamminess Manifesto's making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore! Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Wasabi!
Hey,
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be our ultimate downfall! Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not! As sure as ska is generally played with the staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets it on fire, it can't possibly worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey.
Thank you, Wasabi. I owe you big time. Okay. Right. Let's just try. Let's just see what happens.
What?
Come on, Matt. You should play.
Oh,
No,
man.
I can't. I really can't. Okay. He can't. He can't. Okay. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh, shit! No. Shit. Okay, hang on. I'll play! Stop talking! Don't be an idiot! You can't play anything! The trumpet! I settled back into my seat with Amanda and watched the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Oh, I told you those sandals were a bad choice. It's not that. I agreed to pull out my scar. No! Absolutely not! I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left Scar behind for a reason. Look, it's either this, or in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to. Play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel.
Oh, man.
Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth and that makes me even more nervous.
Hey.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know and maybe have seen before, but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt.
Hey.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage,
Hey.
Vacant Veil! The crowd cheers again and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one's called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass laid under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre.
Hey.
Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again.
Hey.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next up, our group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now.
Oh, man.
Years, I meant years, 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all that I'm sweating. I am sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Hey, dude.
Put your hands together for the Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colourful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots and all of them look mad about something. They are the Misfits from Gem. We are the Misfits, our songs are better. Yes, they were better. Sorry, Gem. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Boop, boop, boop. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself.
Aw.
Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion.
Huh.
After the third wave closes out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano, other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong. Save scum. Save scum. He should do a dad joke routine. He should. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. Here.
Hey.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Wasabi. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage.
Man.
Okay, hang on. Let's see the different options.
Hey.
Okay, I'm just checking. We gotta be sure about these things.
Hey. Hey.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night.
Oh.
Now, this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of this Communist Manifesto, Wasabi McCringle. I forgot that his surname was McCringle. got me. Oh. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name's Wasabi, but you can call me by my stage name. What are these? What are these? Frankie Two-Tone, Five Iron Freddy, Thomas Kolnorki. What? What? Which one? Let's go Frankie Two-Tone. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. There were Kokoros. Did they go Doki Doki? Five Iron Freddy? Okay. We got Kokoros. Last one. Oh, there's the one! The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter, and now I have to, play a song. Thomas Kolnorki is the actual lead singer of the Streetlight Manifesto. Oh shit! I didn't know, that's awesome! This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh no. Oh no! No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh. Singing that easy ska tune. Unity, unity. I don't fucking know. Guys, this is bad. This is bad. Star Trek Enterprise. What am I doing? That was awful. I am hurting. I look at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scar really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody Scar? Everybody Scar!
Hey, dude.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up to Scotty to the Star Trek Enterprise. That's hard to say.
Hey.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springstead wrote in high school.
Hey.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat. Moist. Moist. Head to toe. Moist is such a gross word. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Seller! The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
Hey.
They want to hear you play, man.
Hey.
Moist. Wet, hot, moist. Ugh. Matt smiles.
Hey, yeah.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I need to get closer to the mic when I say that. I high-five Amanda and we look towards the stage.
Hey.
Hey everybody! More cheers! I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey.
This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Oh.
You helped me to be able to do this again.
Hey, yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, yeah.
This is a note one from Stillness and Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Ah.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
Oh.
That was amazing!
Hmm.
It was certainly a sight. Nope. That was certainly... Nope. French. Bleh. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but if it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah. He hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Hey.
I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmen City to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna pint our knees and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbours with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmen Cita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversation with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt!
Hey.
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Oh. Hey.
I'd love that. Oh. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch ever seen by yours truly. Graphic design fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Oh.
We head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on clothing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
What?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey. Oh.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it'd been that long.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but he's having a hard time getting it out.
Oh, man.
He takes a deep breath.
Oh.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music.
Hey.
But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight. What changed? Oh, if he just says, you, I'm gonna die.
Hey.
Ah! Ah! This game is killing me! This game is killing me! You. Blood rushes to my face.
Hey.
when I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
But when I got up there and I started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you are trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage? I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that. Especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Oh.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. Kiss him! He leans in and kisses me quick as off. Ah! He pulls away and covers his mouth.
What?
Oh god, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey, yeah.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Oh.
Let's go back to my place. A rank? What?
Down for an encore.
Psh. That quirky lab assistant from NCIS just reminds me of you. Whose dad gave them that tip? Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Okay, this is the party. Hello, child.
Dad.
Join in the kitchen. Got a present. Box set. Go outside.
Yeah.
Everyone! Wasabi, my dude! Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colours. Each one of them of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit Vic and Vale. Purchasable at most respectable retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mum's world-famous homemade apple butter. Ooh, apple butter, yeah. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Wasabi! Brian, you made it! Oh, I don't pass up a good Mac. Yep, done this. It's not bad, you're a dick. Children.
Ah.
Joseph.
Hey. Oh.
Killer party. Presents. Pew pew! I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Hey.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Come and see his middle school graduation's coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
Oh.
Hey, I just wanted to say that...
Hey.
Oh gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here it goes.
Oh.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa.
Hey.
You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of this car. Although that was really cute.
Hey.
Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since that we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing, and the music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. And I'm also good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
Hey!
That's true. You are very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles.
Hey.
See, that was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio right later. You know I'm going to insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. Oh, my feels. Oh, my emotions. So that was Matt. We did a smooch on Matt. Okay, so the next dad is dad via dice roll, which I'm sure will be fine. What's his picture? Oh my. Oh my. Children, avert your eyes. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh heavens. Okay, so I need to get my dice again. Oop. Dice. Hello, dice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna I don't want to. Why are you making me romance Brian? He's my dad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Robert this time. Snore, snore, snore. Dad, get up. Dad, wake up. Morning, man panda. Ew, go brush your teeth. I want to go for Robert next.
That dad.
Okay, body type. Let's roll a d6. We got a 1. So we're going for a slim, athletic dad. Okay. For the skin tone, that's 28, so we'll roll a d20 and an 8. That's not gonna work at all, but fuck it. We got 13. For hair, oh no, it's a d4 and we'll have it. That was hair. Heads. That's 7, fuck's sake. We have this face. What up, Jamie? No shadow. Dang it. Okay, there's so many hairs. 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 22. Oh no. Oh no, we rolled Goku hair. And hair color 7. Ooh. I'm gonna re-roll that one because it's rubbish. Oh my god, we got pink eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, give me the. Fucking where's? Dice roll the name too. How can we like dice roll the name? 8 and 3, so that's 11. He has those eyes. Roll D26. 10. What's eye colour? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. Can I just give him bright pink eyes? No, we have to give him this. Noses. 8. So let's roll an 8. Yeah, so if someone in chat wants to get a random name generator and just put in a couple, chat can pick. Noses. Let's roll that nose. We got a 2. So that's his nose. Oh, that's bad. Mouth. It's 4 by 3, 12. So we got a 6 for the mouth. He has an Agoo kitty mouth. I'll let you pick. Witcher elf names, do that one. 13. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it doesn't have a colour. Brows. So again, a D12. 11. Oh no. 2. And his eyebrows are... Okay. His eyebrows are this colour. No, they're not. They're this colour. What are we doing? Oh. Witcher elf one. Do that one. Give me D10. Where you at? D10. Facial hair. A 9. Oh no, it's the pencil. Oh, what are we doing? This doesn't change colour with things, so we'd have to do that. This is awful. Piercings! We have 8 options to choose from. 7! Yes, snake bites, because of course he does. D4, let's roll it. 3. He has black snake bites. Oh, this is so bad. How many outfits we got? 4 by 4, 15. Okay, how do we roll 15? Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Egg nips. Looking good, Daddy. Okay. Okay, he's gonna be called... Demlad is definitely his surname. Thank you for that, sir.
Less than 3.
Thank you, Lydia! I heart your face! Yep, we just finished romancing Matt. Okay, surname is Demlad. Should we just call him Goku Demlad? Goku Demlad. Goku Demlad is our dad. Hmm? Do we follow sleep pack? His father.
Oh.
No, that was me. Armor of the first rogue, artifact studded leather armor has egg nips. What? I need to go to the bar. That's the Robert smooch.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Satan. How are you?
Wink.
Yeah.
Oh no! Shit! Ah, fuck! Oh god, fuck off, you horn dog! Stop it! Ah, shit. Can we just flee? Ah, oh my god, you beat him by not playing him at his fucking game! Remembered.
Aw.
Take a nap. Ah, shit! Didn't meet Brian at the coffee shop. Dang it. Robert even... Didn't meet Robert at the coffee shop. Robert. Robert. We're romancing Robert. We are not romancing my dad. Go out and watch the game, TM? Oh, I guess you didn't think this plan through. It's a bar! Yeah. One beer, please. Hi, Mary. How you doing, girl? Let's buy Mary a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose they're gonna keep you company now. So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? What's the latest gossip? What is the gossip, Mary? You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So? So what? I thought you were gonna... I forgot what we were talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets past you. Oh right, I'm also a steel trap, confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of a drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, say hello. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close to 10 points. Our team... Oh hey, Robert. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions over to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Goku.
Oh.
You must be new here. Mary already hitting you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Must resist drawing Nis with egg nips. Don't you dare resist that. Egg Nis, egg Nis. Almost sounds like Agnes. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Oh god. Oh, my curse is doing crazy things.
Oh.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Do we like shots? Shots, 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 shots. I did save scum. Let me just save scum again real quick. I don't trust myself to not save scummed. I love shots. Thank God. Okay. We got lots of hearts for love shots. Huh. Let's see what his reaction is to shots fired. I don't like him. No. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Load. We love shots. Shots for days. Thank you for that follow, Zane. How's it going? Welcome to stream. I love shots. Thank God. Robert Nuts and Neil, who serves it 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Oh.
Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough.
Hey.
Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Goku, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Save scum. Save scum. Let's compliment his hand tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does that mean? It's a reminder. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Save scum. Your face is good. Thanks. Wait, I think this is what flirting is. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house. I'm running from my problems, trying to make friends. Save scum. Let's try this one. This one seems Robert. The usual. I like your style. Ah! He gets up.
Oh.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Do some coke, Robert. You can tell I'm experienced with narcotics. Ugh. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh, I guess so. Gotta admit, Robert's a gruff champ to him. I think that guy looks cool. That must be. I'm gonna go home. You headed my way? So much experience with the drugs. I've done so many of drugs. Tens of marijuanas. Tens. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Oh.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Hey.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't take kiss and tell, Goku. So are we doing this or what? What?
Hey.
You know, do you want to come inside? Or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up to the stairs to what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? No. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Oh, Daniel, I will fucking fight you, boy. Don't at me about Voyager. Don't fucking at me. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute, this isn't my old house or my new house. Call this alcohol and bet that's porn. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there.
Hey.
I hastily get dressed. This is Dan, isn't it? This is Dan from Game Grumps. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember... Amanda! I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. We have breakfast. Who raised you? You did? Right. Do as I say, not as I do. You got it. Aaron is Joseph? What? Drive up man to school. There's Lucian. There's Tracer. Yes, the cavalry's here. You said that last stream. I am so sorry. Can we get dinner? We can make something at home.
Yeah.
Cool. Blah, blah, blah. There's a boy.
Oh.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to zoom past that. Balls. You know, when you eat stuff and the texture... Listen, I've been watching a lot of the food channel. I honestly don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get that. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's also about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Ooh, lenticular. Boisterous. Defenestrate. I love defenestrate as a word. It's such a good word. I try and use it whenever I possibly can. For example, last night I defenestrated a moth. Also, it comes from the French word fenêtre, which means window, which is one of my favourite French words. Caddywampus. Discombobulated, contagious tabernacle. We're going to set the bacon on fire, I know it. But discombobulated. All of a sudden, the bacon burst into flames. It must not have been paying attention to how hot the pan was. Fire! Fire! Oh god! Fire! I run around the kitchen looking for anything to put out the fire. Damp tea towel. Damp tea towel. Did I decapitate it first? I grab a cup of water and Amanda snatches it out of my hands. Nope! She puts it down and calmly grabs a lid from the pantry. So it literally means remove window. It's, no, it means to put something out of a window. She places it on top of the flames and turns down the heat. I finally calm down. Did I almost just burn down our brand new house because I was too busy saying silly words? Indubitably. Cool. Who wants takeout? Amanda and I order some Chinese food and eat it on the couch of our new living room. She flips on the TV. Oh, cool! Long Horse Ice Roll Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Blip. We're gonna die. Literally speaking, it's just removing windows. So yeah, I guess. Snoring, snoring. Get up, go to the party. That's a bad attitude. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? No. Don't make me do things, child. Hello, Satan children. You know, with the guitars and the drums and the lyricism about growing older and seeing the world changing before your eyes and you don't have to deal with it. Buddy, I relate to that. Cool. Alright. Now stand there for a second. So... Right. Cool. Well, I'll be making the rounds. Feel free to stop by later. Is he as afraid of people as you are? He might be. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Goku. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad.
Oh.
Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. There's a secret ending from one of them. Is it Joseph? I feel like it's Joseph. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food and spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Baked goods. Don't have to make friends. Come on, Dad. You get a pie with. Don't have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ooh. Robert's here. Robert. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Goku, how the heck are ya? Yep, we got you. Cool, got the 10-inch in the thing. I'm being a dick. Ree and Robert met. Hey. You have to download and edit game files to get it, though. Oh, is it the one where he's the cult leader that was never, like, fully finished? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey.
Hey.
Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh God, what's it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great! Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid. Oh, I didn't know you had kids.
Oh.
Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yeah. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... we're gonna go we've done this one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Burger time!
Yeah.
You and Daisy seem like you're having a way better time than I was. 'Cause we were! Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Zoom!
Oh.
Hey, boop, 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 boop. Gonna see how long I can sleep for. Zoom. Zoom. Okay, what is Goku most likely to be doing? Did I see that Liam O'Brien showed Sam Riegel a picture of this on Twitter and Ivan Van Norman said they should do an expansion with them three? Oh god. Oh god. Don't need anything of my survival skills at home. What are my turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Gotta go strong dad arms every time. Salty boat captain. Favorite movie genre? Sean Connery's entire filmography. Ideal date? Arson. Leave home without a cool knife. Spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. Theories, not theories, Susanna. Jesus. See, it wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. Should message them. I should message a dad.
Welcome. You've got
Let's message
facts.
knife dad. Okay, Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy all of us... Okay, hang on. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spend a lot of time thinking about. You ever really look into a rabbit animal's eyes? Oh, Robert. Oh, Robert, you are such a trash dad. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? Excuse me. I have the good old stream burp back in action. Oof. Oof. I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, he says that he read my message. Ooh, I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel, Food Channel, or Game Show? Game Show. Ooh, Family Fortune's on. Alright, Nicole, your parents are in the lead and it's up to you to win it big. Are you ready? I'm ready! They hook the contestant up to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who is your favorite parent? My mom? Oh, sorry, incorrect. Next question. If both of your parents were hanging off the edge of a cliff, which would you save? This is terrible. I love it. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Demlad to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar. What is wrong with you, nasty ass? Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The Standwich. Oh. That was upsetting. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. No pickles belong in the bin. Get that nasty ass shit out of my face. Pickles are the devil. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of the door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. Mel, pickles are evil. They're so gross. I spend a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Everybody get up, it's time to jam now. We got a real jam going on. Welcome to the Space Jam. I take a leap from the free throw line and throw that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. Dad? I turn around and see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, Amanda Panda. You alright? What are you doing? I found the hoop. And I'm taking it to the hole. Pass me the rock. Laser the ball to Amanda. Granny tossed that apple. Put up a brick. What does any of this mean? I lead the league in blocks. Set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other players try to retrieve it. That's Just kidding! Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Out of war, bitches. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the art of war, then you're allowed to swear.
Nah.
Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dog on the way home and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. I've actually cried over that, so I'm gonna give the kid that. Lydia, what did you do? Lydia, that's beautiful. You did a good job. Have you tweeted that? I need to retweet that. Tell me more about this dog. Gladly. She's a little French bulldog named Jacqueline, and her tongue was permanently stuck out of her mouth. She had a little sweater on. Wow, I probably also would have cried if I got to pet her. Huh. She was so excited for tummy rubs. Oh no, I'm tearing up just thinking about it. But seriously, you know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm talking about my love for French bulldogs with you. Okay. Just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. And only want what's best for you. That's all. Alright, alright. Jeez, don't make me cry again. Oh, okay. Oh, just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with full court press. Don't know what that is. Amanda and I play ball for a little longer, then we cook dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. Check my computer one last time. Still nothing from Robert. But it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually I climb into bed to get some rest, but I just can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. That was a complete date? Sorry, that was really loud and really near the mic. I'm sorry, but... What? His achievement's called Knife Dad. Well, I'm doing after Jumbles. Get the mail thing. She gets into school. Spoilers. Do we have to hunt the fucker?
Welcome.
Yo,
Dads.
Robert, you fuck. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, dunno where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. His turn on it is don't talk to me. Ah, shit. I'll bake her favourite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie is a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Cherries, salt, almond extract. Let's go almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful eyes made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I thought he was going for booze. I have a seat, oh shit, what's it called? The cherry liqueur Kirsch? Something? I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the other one and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Why is there an objective-based confection? What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole, uncracked egg into the centre of my 12th birthday cake? How? Well, it's... Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? How? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda. I cut a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite.
Oh no.
Ugh! What's wrong? Is it not good?
Oh.
Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. See, I know my shit. Don't at me about pie. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makers out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and pull myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. What if he's under your bed or something hunting cryptids? Hey, Goku. Hey, Goku. Come hang out with me. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Winky face. Well, that's not exactly subtle. But, I mean, I did have fun with him the other night. Okay, winky face! I'll be right over. You gonna kick me out this time? Maybe. Hurry up. God damn it. I reluctantly throw on a jacket and head outside. When I get to Robert's place, the door is already unlocked. Dude, your house is such a fucking mess. As much as I feel like hooking up with Robert again is maybe not the best idea. As much as I feel like hooking up with Robert again is maybe not the best idea, that's a problem for tomorrow, Goku.
Hey.
Hey. It is Danny! Hey. So, how are things? Robert stares at me. I know you're not here for small talk. I shrug. Yeah, you got me. Robert closes the gap between us and whispers a series of increasingly filthy things in my ear as he backs me into his room. I'm starting to think maybe this was a good idea after all. Bow, 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 bow. I've been really trying, baby. Hey. Robert nudges me awake. Oh, hey. Are you kicking me out? Kicking is a strong word. It's more like a gentle, friendly push. Gentle and friendly are not words I would ever use to describe Robert. I sit up and stretch. Oh god, I'm so sore. And I haven't had hickeys like this since college. Jeez, what did they do? I'm not doing this again if you're just gonna force me to leave. Yeah. You'll say that next time too. I throw my clothes back on while Robert smokes a cigarette on his balcony. See you around, I guess. Yep. I walk back home, my bones creaking. Oh, what's his problem? Date complete. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I feel like we're doing Robert wrong. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, Amanda's crying. Jamie. Jamie.
Hey! Dad. We got this. Eh? Oh. Oh. Oh, you too, Dad.
Oh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Right. Don't be a dick. I'm sure. He is my dream daddy. I feel like you have to do Robert in another dad playthrough. I haven't heard from Robert in a while. I guess that's a good thing, but I can't help but kind of miss him. I'm about to go to sleep one night when I hear a knock on the door. Hello? Hey. I look behind me to make sure Amanda's not around. What do you want?
Hey.
I think you know. I'm not doing this anymore! Shit, I should have saved it. Robert, no, I don't have time to deal with whatever this is, alright? You clearly have zero respect for me or yourself. Go home.
Oh.
Fine. There are plenty other dads in this neighborhood.
Hey.
See ya. Fuck! 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 Shit! Shit! Wop wop. Zoom, 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 zoom.
I love you too, Dad.
No.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Right, fucko.
Sup.
Sup.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. Hang on. Give me 5 minutes. Robert winks at me. I swish some mouthwash, throw in a generous amount of deodorant, and put on some chapstick. Giggity. I know he's just going to treat me like garbage, but you know what? The sex is really, really good, so I think I'm okay with that. Robert and I go back to his place. And he kicks me out first thing in the morning. Not sure I expected anything different. I walk home with a heavy heart. I climb back into my own bed, feeling more lonely than I have in a long time. Oh, ow, the pain. Oof.
Don't call me.
The sad dad ending. Oh. Okay, let's see the sad dad ending, and then I'll load and
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Brian.
Hey. Hey. Yes.
Oh shit! Why were you talking to me? I thought we had something. Oh god, he's doing it again. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, Matt.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's going to be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I will be nervous about it, but I know you're always going to be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team Demlad? Demlad? Team Demlad. Welp! This fucking sucks. That sucked. That sucked massive butts. Why is Robert so evil, man? Dream Daddy. Shit. We have a lot of saves, by the way. A lot of saves. Yeah! Okay, let's not sleep with him. Okay, right. 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 We were nice to Mary. We bought her a drink. We like shots. We love shots.
Oh.
Here's your health. Take shots. Alright, cool. Compliment his rugged good looks. He likes that. We're flirting with him. Running from my problems. He likes that. Right. I live in this cul-de-sac. Does everyone live there? Yes, apparently. No thank you. Play hard to get. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean? Are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. We're going to be hard to get. I wake up from a text from an unknown number. Oh no, it's Craig. Rise and shine, early birds. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 AM. Who does 6 AM anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey birds, still want to get your swirl on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go to sleep. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Yes, make him crave Goku. Make him Vegeta. Oh, we know what that slash fiction Jamie used to write. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 PM. I have to be at that parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw the nearest clothes and run out the door. There's a boy. She likes the boy. Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you, of all people, should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus, it has bacon in it. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? I'm over bacon and the bacon hype that went fucking insane on the internet a few years ago. Like, calm down. Bacon isn't even that good. It's good. It's not that good.
Ugh.
Bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem.
Eh?
We get to work on the recipe. Amanda begins measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in the bowl so I can feel useful. We've both worked up quite an appetite since the gross mole food ravaged our digestive tracts. Amanda puts me on bacon duty so I can chop a bunch and toss it in a pan to get it sizzling. The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavour, Pops. Not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of breadcrumbs. It's still pink and rubbery. Give the piece a little stir. Wait, what's a mouthfeel? You know, when you eat stuff and blah blah bloop. Getting there, starting to brown up. The bacon is sizzling away. It smells good too. I give that sucker a flip. Nice. Good work, Dad. Bacon can easily overheat and cause a grease fire. I'm proud of you for remaining vigilant. We literally just moved in here and I'm dead set on not burning this place down. Eyes like a hawk. Amanda finishes up with the mac and cheese and I toss the bacon bits in there. After stirring it all together, I take a taste. How's the mouth feel? Taste-tacular. Not an actual word, but I'll allow it. She tries a spoonful. Taste-tacular. We settle in on the couch with our bowls of mac and cheese. Oh, cool! Long Horse Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Is it cool? Is it? Snore, snore, snore. Morning sleep ahead. 5 more minutes. Snow. Eh. So, at the party, do we talk to him at all?
Oh.
They are the Satan children. There's Mary. Hey, Mary.
Hey. Hey.
Nibba-dibba-doo.
Oh, Dad.
Hey, I know, Craig. Tell you what. There are whiskey-flavored condoms in the tourist shops near you, Lydia. What the fuck? Brings a whole new meaning to asking someone if they want a wee dram. Stuart! I don't think talking to him matters. You just can't sleep with him on the first date. Gotcha.
Oh.
Oh shit. I didn't even mean to talk to Joseph and Damien. Robert and Brian. Hey, Brian. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Hey.
Anyway,
Whoa.
I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. We're going off the tonic truck. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make great meal. Protein, man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I won't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy at age 2. We've had this bit. She bit people. Kids right. Gotta love them. You cried too? I hear that. Well, since we're getting along so well, play date. Dip-a-doo. Well, don't want to take bye. Burger time.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Doop-a-doop.
Yeah.
Amanda and I have big plans. Gonna work on some stuff, you know, dad stuff. Just relaxing tonight. Bye. She doesn't respond to our texts. Dip, boop, bip. I am brew. It's made from goudas. Dad book. Friday night, most likely to. He likes history stuff. Don't need anything. Survival skills. Turn-ons. Strong dad arms. Want to be when I grew up? President of Spain. Nah. Salty boat captain. Iron brew is made from bad choices and national frustration. Lydia, how dare you? How dare you? Like, you live in Scotland. He likes war documentaries, so we like them too. Ideal date. Getting lost. Never leave home without my cool knife. Spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories.
Yes.
It wasn't too bad. Okay, do we message Robert?
You've got dads.
Do we message Robert? I'm not sure. Do we do that? Is that a thing we do? You can date him normally now. Cool. Thank you, old-timey birdcage. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. I'd send him a message on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? Sit there for a couple of minutes. Hey, it says that you read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs. Hey, this is kind of enjoyable. Look at those thumbs go. They sure are twiddling. I wonder if Robert has replied yet. He still has not responded. Twiddle my thumbs. Look at those thumbs go! They sure are twiddling. Twiddle them! I'm becoming an expert twiddler. Twiddle them. Fuck, my thumbs are tired. Fuck, my thumbs are tired. Watch cat videos. After all that twiddling, I've basically forgotten about Robert. I decided to start down a rabbit hole of cat videos. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. Get up, watch the living room, and sit down, turn on the TV. History Channel. Ooh, Naked and Afraid. Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens is on. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theories predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt. Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Demler to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Mustard jar. Let's be a trash dad. It's just too much work to make food. I reach into the back of the fridge and find an old mustard jar. Ooh, brown and spicy. This will be a treat. I put in my first spoonful of mustard and immediately realized that this was a mistake. No fucking shit. I lean over the sink and drink some water straight out of the faucet. Blah. Mustard alone is not a meal. If only I had some parmesan. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. The basketball hoop. Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going on. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ooh, we got a message! Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad book. It's a message from Robert. Hey, Tom! What does it mean? You up? What you doing? What am I doing? You just chilling. I'm just chilling. Save's coming. Save's coming. I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. It'll make it look cooler. A couple of moments pass by. Another message pops up. Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda, but it's kinda late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Oh, fine. Okay. Let's put working on my motorcycle. Dad, you're spinning a web of lies. Ooh, called out. You've never been on a motorcycle. Hang on. You've never been on a motorcycle in your life. I don't think you've ever even touched a motorcycle. Nice try, though.
Hey!
Wanna grab a drink? Hang on, let me just see what the middle one says. This is like the ultimate no.
Huh.
Wow, Dad, pretty accurate.
Alright!
Wanna grab a drink? Okay, no, I need to just, I'm gonna say I've been working on my motorcycle because it's just funnier. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh.
Oh.
I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Rob a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me?
Come on.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having?
Ah.
Whiskey straight. Save scum. Whiskey straight up.
Oh.
A dad after my own heart, huh? Oh, damn. You like that? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Ah.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We'll leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed? Irish Eye we're drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Ugh. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Goku. Try harder. Ouch. Am I going to be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish Eye we're drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Saving. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly.
Hey.
That'll put hair on your chest. You truly are the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Goku, be a dear and get us another round, will you?
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the girl smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kid snuck some pork brownies into the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot the little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah 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 blah. So what did you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that cops and told them that the time had stopped.
Come on.
Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? You with the fence? Did we save that? Did that save? I worked hard for what I have and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. Want it run. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly.
Hey.
I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get to leave somehow. Let's ask her to get the next round, because I feel like bringing up her family is just going to piss everyone off. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Goku wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Oh, I love Mary. I love her. She's my wife now. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she? Though, I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer.
Oh.
Well, she does.
But what about her and Joseph?
What about him?
You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar, where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Why are you kind of sort of into Susie's Mary voice? It's a good voice, Brent.
Hey.
Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless.
Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh.
Oh man, you know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types.
Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day.
Still got a little wild in you?
That bomb answer. Sorry, that was really loud. I'm really sorry. Oh, there's so much wild in me. Let's go for that one. I get so wild I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild all the time. Ooh, nope. Reload. Reload. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Bottom answer and no guts.
Think you can go shot for Think you can go shot for shot?
There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back.
That's one.
So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool and he probably hates small talk. So how are things?
Oh.
I hate small talk.
Okay.
Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence.
Oh.
If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey.
Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh. Maybe silence is nice sometimes.
So, you ever kill a man?
I choke on my drink. Excuse me?
You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone.
No.
Hey.
Great. Me neither.
Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate.
I'm just messing with you. Relax.
I laugh nervously.
Or am I?
I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out of the window. 1 second. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard.
You betcha.
Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket.
Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices.
Hey.
Let's roll.
Wait, what about Mary?
Oh.
Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine.
I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see.
I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store.
Oh.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me.
Cheers.
He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel?
What?
Nothing. I just wasn't expecting...
It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me.
I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by.
Oh.
Let's throw rocks at shit.
What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
That felt good.
He presses a stone into my free hand.
Now you try.
I don't know.
With feeling.
I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority! I hurl a rock at the sign. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I have unresolved resentment toward my father and I'm going to express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack.
Whoa, whoa.
Dude, run!
Oh, nope, not the right voice.
Dude, run!
I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath.
Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list.
Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving.
Let's get pizza.
Oh my god, this dude. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes.
I know just the place.
I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Piece of Pizza.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Nope, can't do that. Lower down in my voice. I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order.
Oh.
No! 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 He's forever tainted. We have to dump him. We can't. We can't. He eats Hawaiian pizza. I just accidentally skipped the thing, but he eats Hawaiian pizza. I just have to be my true self right now, but I have save scummed. Robert grabs him by the collar.
Excuse me?
I respect your opinion, and I will fight with my life for your right to say it. But where's your sense of adventure? Where's your sense of taste? Why won't you love yourself?
I'm sorry, Robert. I'm sorry, but no. Shut your mouth right now, Susanna. I'm sorry, Lydia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Goku, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right?
Of course.
Hey.
We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I'm sorry, but no, Hawaiian pizza is the devil. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Lies. Pineapple is truly the best pizza ever.
You said it.
Man, I feel way better now.
You and me both.
We hear a noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly.
Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha.
Oh, look at them eggplants. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen.
Shh. Don't shush me so loud.
Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. You can take your ananas and shove them up your ananas. Good Stu, that was incredible. Oh. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers?
No talking during the movie.
We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theatre and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realised he's in love with.
Kiss already.
There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver?
Hell yeah.
The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man! Oh no, hang on. It's Ray Winston.
What? Hey man, keep it down.
Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you. It's me, your neighbour. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. You kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some sort of subtext missing in here.
Boo, love is dead.
Shut
up, it's beautiful.
No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down.
Hundreds of people work very hard to make this film happen, and you're gonna sit here and appreciate them.
Okay.
Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And, Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy.
We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theatre. We stumble into the theatre parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Oh, who is this? Is it Lucien? Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit.
Oh, what do you guys want?
Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is going to be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid?
You ruined my theatre-going experience. Now you have to pay.
Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and like movies got really expensive. Ernest hooks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning.
We ruined it for you? The movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with a really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Have you ever even seen any Michael Powell? Matter of Life and Death, 1946, easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man.
How dare you?
No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel as the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a highest standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes.
Oh no, now you've done it! Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can. In the knee. Fuck, my knee! this joke? Do you get this joke? You should watch the Pokemon thing that Aaron did. Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
No one hurts my friend.
Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk.
Robert squares up into a boxer's stance.
Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J-grabs, or high blows. Whoa.
How dare you?
And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Wait, man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury.
We just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them.
The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content.
Once the chains are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid?
Are you kidding me? I could never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown.
Huh.
But full disclosure, I made half of that up.
Wow.
Oh.
See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Robert and I cool down as we walk back to the neighborhood.
I'm so sorry, I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink.
That's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself.
Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller?
I haven't.
Oh boy.
Fuller is cash.
Save. Thanks for defending my honor. Oh boy.
It's a little strange when you say it that way, but sure, why not?
Okay, what are the other options? Just so I know. Just so we know.
Dinner was $4 and the movie was free, but you got it.
What's the other one?
Adventure's all I got, buddy.
Nah, t'other one. T'other one. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night.
I liked it.
A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight.
Oh boy.
Let's hang again soon, yeah?
Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Night, bud.
Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Date complete.
Uh-oh, where'd my pants go?
S-rank dead. Oh. Booyah. Yes, that was fluid. That was fluid, yes. But I am going to end the stream here to right now. So thank you for hanging out with me, guys. It was a giggle, as always. My throat hurts so much. Robert's voice is really hard to do. I'm gonna bounce. So I'm playing Curse of Strahd tomorrow night on Mole's channel. I'll host it here as well, but you should really go over and follow Mole because he's cool people. But yes, I'll be on Mole's channel tomorrow. Sunday's obviously day off, so I'll be back on Monday. There is no Talavera again this Monday. I'm probably gonna be playing this again, so we'll try and get some more dads. I'll let you know on Twitter, so just the usual. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already, and I shall update you lovely, gorgeous people as we go along. But for now, I'm going to go swallow a gallon of water and not talk for the rest of the evening. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your rest of your nights. And hey Fenris, I'm sorry you've just turned up, but I hope you've had a good day, and I will catch you around later. Bye guys. Mwah. Yeah, I lost the button. Bye. Mwah.